Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Lake, and we'll be back to chat. But so what are you going to perform for us?
A song called From the Beginning, from one of the early albums.
My favorite
Trilogy.
Go.
Things I missed, but don't be unkind. It don't mean I'm blind. Perhaps there's a thing or two I think of lying in bed I shouldn't have said, but there it is. To be here from the beginning. Maybe I might have changed, not been so cruel, not being such a fool. Done is done, I just can't recall. Doesn't matter at all. You see, it's all clear. You were meant to be from the beginning. I thank you.
Did you know, can I tell you this? That was one of the songs that made me want to learn to play guitar.
Oh, nice, sweet.
But I never did learn to play.
You never did?
I never did. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You all excited about, I guess the first date is 23rd? We'll give it a look. I have them all here in my pants. Right. All excited about it?
Yeah, it's great. We're actually in mid-flight now. We're halfway through a tour. We just finished 82 shows. But I had a nice Christmas off and fresh and ready to go. Yeah, we're having a great time on the road.
So what is the most important, what's the most important release for you now? Like Black Moon, which has been out for how long?
Black Moon's been out, I think, 3 or 4 months now.
Okay, so that or this new collection?
Well, we just got a new live album about to come out. It's called Emerson, Lake and Palmer Live at the Royal Albert Hall, which is a very nice theatre, not a theatre, but it's a hall in London. That we did a show at, and it's a live recording, so we're pretty pleased with it.
So again, what would you consider the most important one for you now? I mean, again, the live thing isn't out quite yet, but given that you've still got some dates to do.
Well, I don't know. I mean, for us, it's a matter of playing. We play things from all of our records, from Pictures and Exhibition, Trilogy, Brain Salad Surgery. So we like to play something from all the albums, and of course, it's nice for people to hear the new things, but also it's nice to play people songs that they've been part of their past or they've grown up with, and very nice.
So on this live collection, are there new are people disappointed if you don't play old things, the older stuff verbatim?
It's well, I don't know, but they're certainly very happy to hear the old songs played. And you always get somebody say, why didn't you play this, or why didn't you play that? You know? But you can only do so much within the period of a show.
Right.
And what we try and do is rotate. Well, this time now we come out in Canada, we'll change the show from last time. We'll add 3 or 4 songs, maybe change a couple, So we try and keep it fluid all the time, and it's also more interesting, you know, because...
if you, again, I was saying this from a long-time fan, I guess I hadn't said that off the top. I'm a huge Emerson, Lake and Palmer fan, but I didn't want to let you know that right off the bat. I would think if I were in... Being older now, I can appreciate this, but if I were younger and you played Lucky Man and didn't play it verbatim, I'd be going...
Yeah. Well, the things that we do from the past, we try and make a version that we feel is...
Contemporary?
It's got the spirit of the original record,
right,
but it's got a much, obviously, a better quality sound to it, just because now the Sonics technology and the Sonic stuff we've got is that much better, so... it's hard not to use it, if you know what I mean.
Initially, when you came out with this a while ago, what did you have any initial apprehensions? I mean, it'd been a while since you guys had an album together. How many years in all? 14, 15?
Oh yeah,
something ridiculous like that. Was there a lot of pressure on you? I mean,
no.
You've been there so many times before, but I mean...
It's actually, our coming together started out as a film score. We were invited to do a film score for JVC, you know, the television people.
Right.
And we agreed to do it, and it was during the rehearsing of this film music. In fact, instead of doing film music, we started writing all these songs. So after 3 or 4 weeks, what we had is a lot of album material. And so the album really was sort of half made before we'd ever thought of doing it.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty natural and off-the-cuff record in a way,
right,
and it's more like the original albums of ELP.
Yeah. Did you actually finish your work for JVC though?
We never did. We never did. You know, they said, well, look, you know, if you're writing an album, then finish the album. And of course, as soon as that was done, it was, well, you know, perhaps you'd like to go out and play it. And so we said, yeah, we started the first 20 shows, and now we're up to 140.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. That really is ridiculous.
That's great, and it's lovely to be loved, you know. I mean, what can I say?
Was the chemistry the same? This is going to sound like a cliche question, but I don't know. You would know what it was that you guys recorded like. I mean, you write most of the lyrics, but when it comes down to instrumental pieces, which you guys are infamous for, was the chemistry the same when you were doing an instrumental piece?
Well, the chemistry of ELP is something, and I'm sure it's the same with any of the bands. It is a matter of the personalities in the band. I mean, we're pretty intense people, and we get very tense about things, you know.
I listen and I get tense.
That's right. So you can see that's what it is, and so that is really the chemistry of the band, and we don't have a formula. I mean, it's just the three of us, and it just seems to work in a strange way. Yeah. Where, I mean, some while ago we did an album where Carl wasn't involved. We had Cozy Powell in, and he played, and it was a great album. But there's something special about Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the chemistry of the personalities. Yeah. It's just a special energy and effervescence that is there.
The gig that you guys did at the Big O, the Montreal Olympic Stadium. Can I ask if that's one of your most memorable shows that you've ever done?
Oh yeah, undoubtedly it would be. It's probably the greatest stadium in the world, and just for us, it's not only that show, but the whole thing in Montreal for years and years and years has been, you know, a lot of people that work with us come from there, and we've put a lot of shows together there. A lot of our orchestral stuff was done there. I've lived there myself, you know. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, the whole band did. We were there for 7, 8 months.
Back in the old, Show'em days? Was that things that dragged you?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was great.
I didn't know that. I grew up in Montreal. I didn't know you guys lived there.
Yeah. So we did. We spent a lot of time there, and it's just, I suppose, really, again, the whole of Canada, you see, for us, has got it's a European feeling to it. And so being across this side of the world, it's sort of a bit like home, you know, get that European feel, and it's just nice.
And is there any particular reason why you chose, you're supposed to say because we really like it as well, any particular reason you've chosen Edmonton to kick off the North American thing here in Canada?
Not really, you know.
Wrong answer.
Because we like it.
Wrong answer,
But I've actually never been there, so I'm looking forward to going there. But no, it was just the way that the scheduling and the way that the...
things work out?
So, yeah. But we're going to a lot of places.
Can I read some of them out?
Tell me where we're going.
I'm reading about it. You guys mark these down. Be there or be square. 13th of the Jubilee Odd in Edmonton, 14th of the Jubilee Odd in Calgary. By the way, it's the same auditorium. They just pick it up, they lift it up by helicopter.
Is that right?
They fly it to Calgary.
That's big time.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
So if you want to not move your equipment, you don't have to load out.
No.
You can just leave it in there, just strap it down and they'll fly
leave it in there?
Yep. On the 15th in Regina, 16th in Winnipeg. Thunder Bay you like on the 18th. London on the 20th. In Ottawa on the 21st. Maybe the Prime Minister might even show up.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a fan of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 dates in Toronto, 22nd, 23rd at Massey Hall. And this is where I had to rip things over here. There's the big one. Théâtre Saint-Denis in Montreal on the 25th. You ever played at Théâtre Saint-Denis?
No.
It's nice.
Is it lovely?
It's absolutely beautiful theater.
Look forward to that.
Yeah, you'll love it.
We always have a good time there.
And then in Quebec City on the 26th. So between now and then, what is transpiring in your life? You guys just getting ready?
We're back. I'm back to Los Angeles tomorrow. We do, you know, some all the pre-tour promotion and everything there. And then we go to Edmonton to actually do the rehearsals and start the tour.
Great.
Okay. And off we go.
All right. Guys, what are we playing here? Now, what are we going to play? Pardon? Black. Oh, you want to talk about this?
The Black Moon, is
Yes,
it?
yes.
Oh, well, Black Moon was a track that I began to write when I was watching the Gulf War on the television, of all things.
And there was lots of it, wasn't there?
And there was lots of it, and there was this picture of the desert burning, and I thought, how, you know, what an incredible thing to see. Of all the things you would think you couldn't set light to, would be a desert.
Yeah, right.
And there it was, burning, you know. And I thought, and then I saw this picture of this smoke covering the sun. And Keith had written this very sort of austere and heavy music, and it just looked to me like a black moon. And I got this line. I think it was, "We never learn, even deserts burn,
Yeah.
and all politicians lie.
Yeah.
They won't do nothing till we reach high noon, black moon." You know,
Cool.
It just fitted, and that was it. And we were off, and
Okay.
Black Moon.
Okay, so you guys had the dates, and I'll pound on your heads about them even more between now and the 13th. Anyway, thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Very nice to meet you.
And if you show up here, when you do, I'm eating part of your deli tray. Okay, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Not much.